You got to love what you are doing. If you don't love it, then stop it. That thing will haunt you for the rest of your life, and it will be paining you. You'll be depressed for the rest of your life because you are doing what you don't love. You don't belong there. You should be out of that box. Because if you are going to do what you love, you're going to be happy. You're going to improve. You're going to create new ideas. But do what you love. Thank you guys for joining me once again on this channel. Guys, if you're new, please kindly subscribe. Click on the notification button for you to get all my latest videos. Guys, my humble request from you is that make sure you like this video and watch this video to the end, because this video has got special message that you need to listen to, and this message will touch your life, it will change your life, and it will do something to your life. Go on and watch this video. Don't skip it, please. Watch it to the end. Thank you. The time that you're going to waste, that's the money that you're going to waste. A lot of people in the world, they are in the field which they don't love. Some people, they've started business because they are just starting business. Some people, they are doing sports because they are doing sports. And some people, they are being forced to do something which they don't love. So, in this video, my main message is you got to love what you are doing. If you don't love it, then stop it. Don't waste time to do something which you don't love, because you find yourself in trouble whereby you're not going to enjoy what you are doing. If you ask me to say, do you love your job? Do you love your grocery business? I'll tell you that I do love this grocery business. I do miss it when I'm not there, and when I'm not there, I always want to be here. Each and every time we want to be forced to do something, why can't you tell that somebody openly to say, I don't love this. What I love is doing this. I'll give an example. Here in Africa, parents in Africa, they want their children to be educated. When their children, they are educated, they want them to be doctors, nurses, teachers, and accountants. They don't want to see their children to be footballers, to be YouTubers, to be Facebookers. They don't want that. They don't want to see people like me who is doing business. They don't want to see that. They are behind because they don't know that what goes around is all about business. Tell me anything which is in the world where business is not concerned. Everything which happens in the world, there must be business somewhere there. So you'll find that if a parent is forcing a child to be a doctor, and that child doesn't want to be a doctor, or that child has become a doctor because he was forced or she was forced, that person will never enjoy that field. It is easy to enjoy, it is easy to improve, it is easy to create something new in a field that you do enjoy. But in a field which you don't enjoy, it will be so difficult. Everything will become so difficult. This time you need to find out your inner abilities. What can you do? What can you do? When you are there, when you want to be there, and if you pray for that position, what can you do? I remember when I was starting this business, my parents used to tell me, what you're doing is foolish. I remember that time when I just started and I was forced to go to school. I'm sorry to say this. Yes, my parents did sponsor me to go to all schools, like these tertiary education, secondary, and some other places, and I thank God for that. They really pushed me. The time I finished my secondary school, they really forced me to do something that I didn't want to do at that particular time, and sometimes I thank God that thing did not work out for me. Why? Because I did not enjoy the same field. So they really wanted me to be a teacher. That's what they really wanted me to be. So I started my first business. That was in 2014. That was my first business, the first official business. 2014 I started my business, and the business was going so well until I reached at that time whereby the results, they were out, and then my parents, they were on my knees. They were stepping on my toes, and they were saying to me, son, you need to stop what you are doing and go to school. I tried to explain to them to say, you see this business that you're seeing, one day you realize that it's good for me. And my father did not believe me. Why? Because to him it was nonsense what I was telling him. So what happened was that I went to a certain college here in Zambia, and where I went, I did education. From there I moved on with my life. I really searched for a job, and that job couldn't be found. So what really happened was that this business that you are seeing, I stopped it. Why? Because I was forced to stop this business. I was forced to stop. Like, he was saying something else, like, you should stop. If you're not going to stop this business, I'm going to burn it down. So I searched for some works, I searched for some pieceworks in schools, but I wasn't picked. Not that I'm not qualified, but I am qualified. So what came into my mind, I remember my principal used to tell me that when you go outside there, find out what you are going to do, what is going to sustain your life. So I had to sit down. The whole day I was just inside my room thinking about what I'm going to do, thinking about what I'm going to start. What came in my mind was business. Why? Because this is so easy for me. It's so easy to grow, it's so easy to improve it, and it's so easy to talk to people for me. So I started this business again with some little money, the borrowed money that I borrowed from a friend. It was not huge. It can't even reach to $5. No. Just little amount of money. Let me say close to $4 or $3. I borrowed that money from my friend, and from there I started my business. The results, they were out. The tertiary results, they were out, and my father said to me, you need to go to graduation ceremony. So he gave me the money, about $200. He gave me that money. From that money, I told him personally, I went to him directly to say, Dad, this money that you've given me, $200 is enough for me. And I'm not going to take this money to my school. I'll stop from here, and this money, I'm not going to pay you back. I'm going to invest it in the business. So he thought I was joking. That's what he was thinking. Like I was joking to him. I went to the market. I bought some goods. I ordered some stuff, sugar, salt, cooking oil, peanut butter, whatsoever that I managed to order. So from that time, I started improving in the business. Started improving. Ask me now. They are now appreciating me to say, son, you really knew what you were doing. And I told him frankly to say, you see what I was telling you? Imagine if I started this business in that year, 2014, without stopping. Where would I be this time? I would have owned a lot, a big business. But now, thank God, I learned something from there, and one or two things that I learned from there, I'm still using them into this business. So, what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that in whatsoever you are doing, love what you're doing. In whatsoever you are doing, live for it. If you are going to live for it, then that thing, it's going to pay you bills and it's going to sustain your life. It's going to educate your children. It's going to do wonders for you. But only if you are going to put your all effort to that thing. It is easy, as I said, to grow something because it is in you. And it's so difficult to grow something which is not in you. Have you ever seen somebody doing teaching or doing education, stop on the way and dive into fashion design? I've seen people and they've succeeded, they've got companies. So in life, you need to love what you are doing. You need to love it. If you don't love it, then stop it. Stop it before you regret, because it will be, that thing will haunt you for the rest of your life, and it will be paining you. You'll be depressed for the rest of your life because you are doing what you don't love. Imagine you are a teacher and then you are in a classroom, you're teaching those children, you don't love that job. What will be your behavior? You'll be shouting at children, you'll be shouting at people, you'll be something else which the headmaster will not like. So for you, if you found that this, if I concentrate on this, it's going to pay my bills, it's going to do this, it's going to do this, it's going to do this, and it's going to make me happy, then go for it. Continue doing it. Because in this world where we are right now, we live once and we need to enjoy. And how are you going to enjoy if you are not doing what you love? If you love football, go for it. If you want to become a doctor, since from your childhood, go for it. If you want to be a business person, go for it. If you want to do anything in life, you should go for it without hesitating. This is life, man. This is life. This is life. Don't make people to count on you just because what you're doing is what they want. But make sure you count yourself. If nobody counts you among them, count yourself among them. You should be out of that box where everyone is counting you in. You should be out of it, so that when you are out there, you do what you are going to love out there. and you are going to attract those people out there. But if you want people to count on you, they are going to set something which you are not going to love, and you'll be bound. You'll never come out. Your inner ability will never be seen to the world. You will never become rich. You will never have financial freedom. You will never have freedom in your mind. You will never be free in your life as long as you count yourself among those people. Do what you love. Do what you love. Do what you love, please. This will help your life. This will improve your life. It will feed you. It will pay your bills. Please do what you love. We live once. Thank you for watching this video. If you've really enjoyed this video, please guys, please, I'm kindly asking for you. Let me say, this is my humble request from you. Like this video, share and subscribe. Thank you. I'm out. Your next